Hey there! In this video we will go through the next chapter in the Ardenweald campaign, or the 5th chapter, called This is the Way. Now first of all I want to apologize for being this late with this video. I kinda recorded it weeks ago, but unfortunately kinda failed. The sound was perfect, but unfortunately I forgot to change the video output and I recorded in World of Warcraft Classic, which was not running, so I just had a black screen. Fail indeed. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get to the video that we're seeing right here. So in the previous video we went through Glitterfall Heights. So let's check out what we did, especially since it's been so long. Glitterfall Heights. Unable to meet with the Winter Queen during her brief visit to Turnaval, you resolve to aid the forest in order to lessen her mounting burdens and secure her attention. To that end, you lent your strength to the wild hunt at Glitterfall Basin. You rescued Arlon, a Silvar huntsman, and fought alongside Corain, a fierce Vorkai hunt captain, to destroy the strange creatures known as the Blighted, Night Fae, transformed by the dark magic of the masks. When you returned to Turnaval, you found that your bonded Wildseed's nightmares had grown worse. It needed to be moved somewhere better equipped to care for it. So this last part is what we'll be doing in this particular episode, or this particular chapter. We'll be moving it somewhere better equipped to care for it. So this Wildseed. Okay, let's speak with Dreamweaver to start the chapter.
Welcome. Take care.
The way to Hibernal Hollow. I've never seen a Okay, let me just restart there. I've never seen a Wildseed quite like this one. Even the ones that bonded with their caretakers in the past never manifested nightmares like this. Then again, we've also never had a living mortal in our midst. We need to bring this Wildseed to Hibernal Hollow. There it can receive the care and attention it needs. I'll place it into the spirit cradle. Can you ask Naya if she would accompany you? The poor Silvar has been directionless since the fall of her grove. This will be good for her. Recruit Naya to help you bring the Wildseed to a Hibernal Hollow. So up here I kinda try to pronounce Wildseed and quite in one word.
A Wildseed will fare better in Hibernal Hollow. Perhaps Naya would like to come with you.
Okay, so as you might see, my interface has changed, or my HUD and UI. So that's because, yeah, like I said, at the start of this series, I started recording way late, and we're already in the pre-patch to the next expansion called Dragonflight.
Where shall we go next?
Better late than never, I guess. It feels like Ardenweald is falling apart. First the possessed, now strange monsters attacking Turnaval. Did you need something? I'm taking the Wildseed responsible for this to Hibernal Hollow. I could use your help bringing it there.
Eyes to the stars. I would be glad to join you. I'll prepare for the journey.
Speak with Naya next to the Wildseed's cradle in the tranquil pools. So yeah, this is the way to the tranquil pools. And there she is. I didn't actually see her. Shouldn't she have been here already? Oh well.
What do you ask?
I'm surprised that any Wildseed could spawn such nightmares.
Watch your step.
I speak for the spirits.
Soothing song. I will fly ahead to Hibernal Hollow and convince the Droman Alioth to help us. Convince Droman Alioth. Hopefully, she will have agreed by the time you and Naya arrive. This Wildseed seems to take comfort in your presence, so you'll need to stick close to it. Naya will also need to sing to the Wildseed to keep it calm, or else the nightmares may return. Spriggans love to interrupt our songs, so be on the lookout for them. Let me know when you're ready to head off. Travel with Naya to take the Wild Seed to Hibernal Hollow.
Be at peace.
Did I read that already? I can't remember. A lot of strange things have happened recently. I don't quite recall ever seeing Ardenweald in so much chaos. I am ready to take this Wild Seed to Hibernal Hollow.
Float on the wind. Naya, take my harp. Its music can help soothe the Wild Seed. I'll meet you in Hibernal Hollow. Safe journey, you three.
Thank you, sir. Wild Seed escorted to Hibernal Hollow. So as you can see, I'm using a different character, also a rogue. That's because when I failed the first video, I had to catch up with this character in order to be able to do this chapter again. So that's why it took so long to record this video, or to upload it. So again, sorry for that. Okay, let's have a multi-combat.
How can I help?
As you can see, like Dreamweaver predicted, the Spriggans are trying to interrupt the song. I'm guessing there's more attacks. Oh, too late. Oh, that's 4. Could get painful. But it didn't. Lucky me.
Hold! The road is not safe.
That's a waste of... what's it called again? Energy,
Wait, you're the one who helped us at Glitterfall Heights. Perhaps you can do so again.
Can't think of what they're called anymore, but well. Combo point? Yeah, combo point.
What do you fight for?
Hey again, Arlon! Indeed, we did help you at Glitterfall Heights. It's good to see you again. The Wild Hunt could use your help.
Do what you must.
Remnants of the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is holding the line against these monsters, lest they overrun the road to Hibernal Hollow. Too many of my fellow hunters have been possessed by the dark magic of those twisted masks. But with you here, we might be able to turn the tide. Aid any hunters you can find before our foes turn them against us. I will meet you farther within the meadow. If we rally our numbers, we can bring an end to this battle. Rescue 5 wounded defenders from Sorin's Meadow.
The forest will come. Many are in need of aid.
Yes, sir. Oh, and he vanished. Right, okay. 5 wounded defenders rescued. Someone's been clearing these already, so... it's convenient.
They were twisting me into one of them.
Why did I even do that? I'm not sure. So I was thinking of this. We got a little buff called the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt are fighting the Blighted within Sorin's Meadow and may lend you some aid. So yeah, as you can see, normally those defenders are being guarded by Blighted, which are in fact...
This cannot be.
Oh, and we got a defender. So as I was saying, which are
no time to rest.
in fact Drust. Okay, I was thinking maybe there will be another message, but no. So yeah, Drust from the battle for Azeroth. Let's see if we can sap one. Nope. Okay. Let's kick that. Was a bad finishing move to choose, but well. I think we get some healing from the defender. Or not.
This is no time to rest.
Okay then, 2 to go. Up here we can see one that's been cleared already, or at least the
They were twisting me into one of them.
blighted securing him have been killed already. And same goes for this one. Perfect. Thank you guys.
The fight continues for Ardenweald.
So yeah, as usually I'm gonna skip the bonus objective.
They command a giant beast. Many of us fell to its claws.
Then it will fall to ours. Are you in need of the wild hunt?
Thank you for rescuing me. Thank you for rescuing my fellow hunters. We'll have time to respect those who have returned to the cycle when this is all over.
For Ardenweald.
Toppling the brute. A nearby monstrosity has been thwarting our efforts to clear the meadow. Together we can bring it down. You and I will face off against the beast. When the time is right, I will call for the hunt to charge. The wild hunt has suffered too many losses. Today we will claim victory against these monsters. Defeat the blighted beast. This creature has slain too many of the wild hunt. We must put a stop to it.
Do what you must. Our ally and I strike first. The rest of you attack when I sound the horn.
And then they all disappear. Okay then. So up here we can see our target, blighted beast with a whole lot of health.
It's too far away.
Queen and Grove!
And of course it's got no pockets. Apparently Aaron is tanking it, even though he's called Unknown. Peculiar. Let's try and avoid some damage there. If it did anything. Not sure. What's going on here? Oh, he's holding him.
Take up the horn!
Wild Hunt's horn. Call the Wild Hunt. Blow Arlon's horn, summoning the Wild Hunt to attack the blighted brute.
Wild hunt! Now!
He's immune.
Well struck. Return and regroup.
Phew. Arlon was nearly toast. The brute was holding on to
This
him.
was but one battle. I fear many more await us. I serve the Queen.
Fine work. This won't win our war, but it will at least help us in the fight for Sorin's Meadow. A mace. I've never actually used a mace of a sort. Let's see how that turns out, I guess. Boom and this warblade.
The forest will endure.
It doesn't look too great. Okay. Ride of the Wild Hunt. Thanks to your efforts, we have turned the tide of battle. We won't soon forget your aid. We should be able to hold Sorin's Meadow, now that this brute is dead. Ride with us. Let us return to the road and your wild seed. Ride with the Wild Hunt to Naya and the Wild Seed.
Take our stag and ride with us, friend.
For some reason I have trouble saying Soren's Meadow. Soren's Meadow, Soren's Meadow. Guess it's just in a sentence. Okay, so autopilot again.
The blighted stand in our path.
Run them down!
Yeah, it's a whole lot of damage.
The Wild Hunt will call you from Ardenweald!
You're back! The Wild Seed was growing restless.
If only you could take the Wild Hunt wherever we go. That will make life easier.
What do you fight for?
It is good to see part of the Wild Hunt's strength restored. And also that you found the Spirit Cradle of use. Now let us bring the Wild Seed within it to Hibernal Hollow.
The forest will endure.
Passage to Hibernal Hollow. You have done the Wild Hunt a great service. I must repay you in some way. The battle for Soren's Meadow has turned. With the brute defeated, the blighted forces lose their strength. Allow us to escort you to Hibernal Hollow. Speak to me whenever you wish to depart. Speak with Arlon to receive an escort to Hibernal Hollow.
Do what you must.
Let's not stay here for too long. You need to deliver that Wild Seed to Hibernal Hollow, yes? I'm ready to travel to Hibernal Hollow. Not sure how fast they'll be running, so let's mount up.
Come, we ride for Hibernal Hollow.
Thank you for escorting us, Erlon. It puts me at ease to know we are protected by a fierce huntsman.
I was not always so. I joined the Wild Hunt only recently, after my grove had to be sacrificed to save the others.
My grove was lost as well, but not to the drought. We were overrun by masked fae. My friend.
I am sorry, Naya. If only the Wild Hunt could have been there. But our numbers are stretched perilously thin.
And so is the Winter Queen.
She bears the greatest burden of us all. We must do what we can to share it.
Sad story indeed.
Please, Alioth, help us end this spirit's nightmare.
Though our resources are stretched thin, I will do what I can.
Let's pick up the flight path. Okay, this is Droman Alioth.
Welcome to my grove.
Welcome to Hibernal Hollow. Who are you? I am Alioth, Droman of the Hibernal Hollow. I protect the tree and all who live within these walls. But before that, I lived on a beautiful world full of lush forests and sparkling seas. I was a god, a powerful spirit of the wilderness. Or wilderness. My fur was full of stars and my teeth could crack mountains. What happened? I died. Green fire rained from the heavens and burned our forests, boiled our seas. I did all that I could, but it was not enough. My world died too. By the Queen's grace, I was reborn here in Ardenweald, and the spirits here in the Hollow are my responsibility. Green fire? Hey, that sounds like the Legion. Don't you want to be reborn in your world? Well, she kinda said her world died, so... Even if I still had a home to return to, I could not. This is the way of things.
The darkness must wane. Night embrace you.
Dreamweaver has told me much about your strange wild seed. I will do what I can to help.
For Queen and Grove.
Infusing
and
the wild seed.
graceful.
Dreamweaver tells me of a ritual to quell the wild seed's nightmares. It will require anima. A soul named Proglow, I think it's Proglow, yeah. A soul named Proglow lives beneath this tree, gathering anima for the grow's caretakers to use. His mortal life came to a violent end, and his soul has been skittish ever since. He will not respond well to your current form. I will grant you the ability to assume the soul shape of a fox. Approach Proglow in your new form to gain his trust and ask for his anima. Use soul shape to collect anima from Proglow, then infuse the wild seed with the collected anima.
Accept this portion of my power, mortal. Use it to alter your shape into one that the soul below will find more welcoming.
We'll prepare the ritual.
Cool, we got our zone ability. So the Ardenweald zone ability. Where am I gonna put it? Well, whatever. Soul shape. Turns into a Valpin, teleporting 15 yards forward and increasing your movement speed by 50%. You may reactivate Soul Shape every few seconds to teleport again. Lasts 12 seconds or indefinitely while in a rest area. Okay, let's use it then. And here we are. We're a fox or a Valpin. Okay, so Proglow is supposed to be under the tree. So let's go here. Looks like he's a frog soul. Or at least his soul shape is a frog. Greetings. Are you here for the anima? Proglow has been making sure to keep it stored for any wild seeds that may need it. Those nasty spriggans and blighted creatures won't get their hands on this. Proglow is one of the bravest souls in Ardenweald. Nothing gets by him. Dro and Alio said you were storing anima and that we could use to help a wild seed. Of course. Proglow has saved this anima to use just for an event like this. Here you go. Take care, and if you need anything, remember that Proglow is one of the bravest souls in Ardenweald. Thank you, Proglow. I'll use this anima to help the wild seed. Okay, speak with Dreamweaver to perform the ritual. That's... Oh. Here he is.
Hello there.
I'm ready to perform the ritual on the wild seed.
Let's hope this is enough.
Did it work?
No, the nightmares still linger. We need more anima.
I may know where we can acquire more.
Wow, you need more anima? Just like quadrupled in size. Jesus, look at the size of this thing. So,
Are
Arlon,
you in need of the wild hunt?
it's going to be difficult, but I know of a place where there may be enough anima to help this wild seed.
For Ardenweald, the forest will endure.
And with that, we have completed this chapter. Okay, so basically it was a pretty short chapter where we picked up the chapter from Dreamweaver. He told us we would have to transport the wild seed to Hibernal Hollow, and he suggested that we recruited Naya in doing so, or to do so, because she had been quite lost since the loss of her grove. So we met up with Dreamweaver and the wild seed, who was put into the cradle we received from Arlon, and we started our journey. Dreamweaver warned us that we would probably get attacked by Spriggans, because they love interrupting their songs. FYI, we would need a song to keep the wild seed calm, or else the nightmares would reappear. So his prediction came true. We were attacked by the Spriggans. We fended them off until we caught up with Arlon. Arlon told us that they were I just thought the wild seed disappeared. Okay, so Erlon told us that the Wild Hunt was defending the road to Hibernal Hollow because it was being attacked by the Blighted. I was going to say the Drust. So yeah, the Blighted were attacking the road, the Wild Hunt were holding them back, but they would need help. Some of their troops had been weakened, had been dealt a fatal blow, or not a fatal blow, but they had been injured, and they were susceptible to the effect of the masks. So we would have to save the Wild Hunt members and regroup in a structure further up ahead. Once we saved the Wild Hunt members, we did so. We did regroup with Erlon, who told us that we would have to slay a monstrosity that seemed to somehow strengthen, or at least bolster, the strength of the the Blighted forces. We would attack, we being Erlon and me, would attack the Blighted Brute up until the point where he would be weakened and Erlon would call in the Wild Hunt to finish the Brute off. Unfortunately, Erlon got grabbed or snagged or snatched by the Brute, who was holding him clutching him into his fist, causing Erlon to drop the horn. We then picked up the horn, called in the Wild Hunt, and slayed the Brute. After that, we returned to the road. Erlon, the Wild Hunt, and me regrouped with Naya and the Wild Seed, and they accompanied us to Hibernal Hollow. Once we arrived at Hibernal Hollow, we met with Drummond Alioth, asked her who she was, and she suggested that we would pick up some anima, since Dreamweaver suggested a ritual. So we would need the anima from Proglo. Unfortunately, he had met a violent end, and he would not, what would you call it? He would be scared of our appearance, being a mortal soul. So we were granted a new ability, a ability unique to Ardenweald, called Soul Shape. In doing so, he turned into a Vulpin, or the soul shape of a Vulpin, which made him trust us. We then delivered the anima to Dreamweaver, who infused the Wild Seed with the anima. The Wild Seed became huge, but unfortunately, the nightmares did not end yet. Erlon then told us that he knows of a place where we could find some remaining anima. So yeah, I guess that's part of the next video. So in the next video we'll probably pick up the anima needed to remove the nightmares from the Wild Seed, or cleanse it from the nightmares. Okay, so the next chapter will be called The Fallen Tree, but until then we have finished the chapter called This is the Way. So I hope you will check out the next video with the chapter called The Fallen Tree. But until then, thank you for watching, and see you later.